Yo, what's going on guys? Welcome back to a brand new Division video. What if guys today is something a little bit different. So today I'm going to be going over the top 3 best PvE exotic weapons in patch 1.6. Now I was going to make a video like this on the exotic gear and pretty much talk about the best exotic gear for PvP or PvE, but to be honest, you can pretty much use all of them for either scenario. Like there's really not a big difference if you're going to be using like a bulletproof vest for PvE or PvP. So I don't know, I might still do that video in the near future, but for now we are going to be going over the top 3 best PvE exotic weapons in 1.6. So if you guys do enjoy the video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe for more videos, and let's get right into this. Also, keep in mind I am going to be making this video on PvP, so if you're not really interested in PvE, then I'm sorry, but the PvP video is going to be out really soon, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that video. Anyways, getting back on track, so the first weapon we are going to be starting off with is the number 3 one, and keep in mind this is my opinion. You guys might like this weapon over this weapon, you might think this weapon is better than this weapon, so just keep that in the back of your mind. This is my opinion, and like I said, everyone has a different opinion, so I understand if you guys prefer different weapons over this. But coming up in number 3 spot, we have the Pakhan. Now the Pakhan is a really good LMG. I especially love using this weapon in 1.5 with a Alpha Bridge build. I don't know if I made a video specifically on it. I think I did actually, pretty much talking about it. And in my opinion, this weapon is really good. For some reason, a lot of people dislike it. I'm not really too sure why. The main reason why I like this weapon a lot over pretty much any other LMG is because, one, it's a LMG, so that means you get like 100 something bullets, like 150, 160 bullets with a decent mag. And also you can reload really quickly. So it's not like any other LMG that takes like 15 seconds to reload. This one actually takes like 3 to 4 seconds to reload. It's just one magazine and boom, you're ready to go again with like 160, 170 shots. So that is the main reason why I like this. Now for patch 1.6, this weapon is actually getting a specific weapon talent. Now if you guys didn't know already, every single exotic in patch 1.6 will have its own unique talent. So the special talent that Pakhan has in 1.6 is each kill makes the next reload have 20% extra bullets compared to its base, can also stack multiple times. So pretty much anytime you get kills and reload your weapon, the next reload can have 20% more bullets in its magazine. So for example, let's say you start off with like 160, you get a couple of kills, you have to reload. The next reload, you will most likely have 20% more bullets in your magazine, which once again is really good. Now the main reason I am putting this in PvE is because you're not really going to be using this for PvP in my opinion. Like there's not really a lot of time where you need like 190 bullets or 180 bullets to kill a person, so that's the main reason I am putting this for PvE. So once again, that is my number 3 pick. Coming up in the number 2 spot, we have the Hungry Hog. Now, if you guys didn't know, this is one of those weapons I really liked using before. It kind of got dumbed down, it got nerfed a lot. This was one of my favorite weapons to use in 1.5, and now obviously it's not as good anymore, but in 1.6, it is going to be receiving a really good exotic talent that I think is going to be really powerful for PvE. So what it is killing a target increases weapon damage by 20%. Bonus will stay until you stop shooting, and it can also stack multiple times. So the only catch about this is if you do get the 20% extra damage from killing the targets, it will only work if you don't reload. So in my opinion, if you plan on using this weapon in 1.6, I would really recommend you getting Meticulous. If you guys didn't know, Meticulous pretty much gives you a 25% reload chance when you're shooting your weapon. So if you have like 200 bullets in your Hungry Hog, and you have the 20% weapon damage because you're killing the targets, as long as you don't reload and as long as Meticulous comes in play and reloads your magazine without you actually reloading it, this pretty much will be very overpowered. Although you might sometimes have to stop shooting for a medkit or first aid or to run around somewhere. But besides that, in my opinion, this is a great weapon talent on the Hungry Hog. Once again, if you get something like Meticulous, you can pretty much spray this unlimitedly. And as long as you don't stop shooting, you are going to be melting through enemies really easy. Coming up next in the number 1 spot, we have the Tenebrae or the Tenebrae, something like that. I'm not really too sure how you pronounce that, but this is a weapon I feel like I'm putting it in number 1 spot because it kind of deserves it. If you guys didn't know, this weapon talent actually has a really overpowered exotic talent. Pretty much what it does is Destroying a enemy weak spot resets skill cooldowns for you and nearby group members. So in my opinion, this is very overpowered. If you guys don't know what the weak spots are, it's pretty much like the backpack, or sometimes it's the explosive on the legs and stuff like that. It's pretty much the weak spot you get, you know, the yellow hit marker on. So once again, in my opinion, this is so overpowered because for example, you could be like one shot and, you know, your friend has this gun and you need a first aid and you're out of medkits, whatever. If he shoots and destroys that weak spot, you pretty much get, you know, your skills back and you can use your first aid and boom, you're pretty much back in action. So once again, I believe this is really good for PvE and PvP. It's not only a PvE gun in my opinion, because this will be really nice. For example, if you're, you know, rogue or on a manhunt, whatever, and you're running away and you're out of medkits, whatever, and you know, you need a heal right now. For example, if there's a NPC just standing there, you pretty much get your teammate or yourself to shoot that weak spot. All of you get your pretty much heals and your pulls back, and boom, you're pretty much ready to keep going on that manhunt. So once again, I believe this is a very good weapon, and I would really recommend you guys trying this out for PvP or PvE. But that's pretty much it for the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the comment section below, let me know what your favorite PvE exotic weapon is as of right now. If you guys haven't played the PTS, then I guess you can't really answer the question. But if you guys have been playing the PTS, let me know which weapon that's exotic you enjoy the most for PvE. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.